G'day everyone, welcome back to Silly Sports Cards channel. Today we've got a PSA grading. I got all my autos back in the space of 2 weeks, which is crazy because one I submitted in May, the other one I submitted in July one at the Hobby Hangout, one at the Melbourne Card Fair. The Melbourne Card Fair is where I put the bulk in. I put 3 in at the Hobby. And they both come back in within a couple of weeks. And I've also got a stack here, which I'll show you is what I'm going to send off for grading next. But we'll start with what we've got back from grading. One of my all-time favourite players in the NBA, 3-point king, Peja Stojakovic. I bought this off eBay like ages ago. Like I think during the boom, like in 2020, I started getting into cards, and always frothed Peja. Loved watching him in the 3-point contest, and I was like, it was pretty cheap too. I think I got this for about $25 US, and I've sat on it for ages. And I started going through all my boxes after I've started submitting stuff to grading, and I saw this and I thought that's an absolute banger. 8 of 25, and I was like, colour match, or sort of a colour match. It's a light purple, compared to their dark purple, but unreal. I love purple cards, like the prism purple and the purple cracked ice. Oh my god, they are pretty as anything. Especially in the WNBA, I love the WNBA purple and the teal in the WNBA. I'm not sure if they've got the teal in the NBA Prism. They might do, but geez, that's a beautiful looking colour. Anyway, 10-10. I been told to consult my man across the ditch in Tim Naki and say tin 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 tin. But no, that's I don't have the Legionnaire to go with it, the Legionnaire hat. But yeah, and then I got a couple of WNBA cards back. The Aussie GOAT, Lauren Jackson, multiple time MVP of the league. That's got the 25 anniversary stamp on it from 2022 Prism. They are just a basic silver signature, but how pretty is that? 10-10. I'm stoked. I'm not really sure what the go is because I submitted to get the card and the auto graded. I've noticed a lot of people are just moving to get the card graded, just get the Gem Mint 10 and the Auto 10. I'm happy to pay the little bit extra. I think it's like $45 a card or $40 a card to get the auto and card grade. Look at that. Mojo Prism, Elena Deladon, absolute legend in the W. Really happy that 10-10s. And now we go into the footy. So going around the card shows and stuff, I've started picking up a few players, younger players, and I've started trying to track down, I need to get a Joel Selwood draft auto. But I'm having a little bit of trouble tracking one of them down. I've seen a couple. There's a couple around, but I really haven't. I've got to knuckle down and try and pick one of them up. But Josh Rochelle, I really like his game from Adelaide. He's had a bit of a turbulent year with the Crows. I don't know, he's in the other side and he's getting a bit of flack from the media, but just love the way he plays footy. Needs to bring back the swoopy mullet though. He shaved the head, I think, mid-year. 10-10 on that. Really stoked with that. The Hornet. Love the Hornet. I have actually in the process of getting a platinum. I'm been hunting around and I found one. I just need to lock in on a price that I'm happy with because the seller that I've seen is pretty fair price, to be honest. Pretty fair price. But I reckon we could knock a little bit off, just to make it nice. But 9-10, mint 9, auto 10, really happy with that. The big dog of I got this Cherry Collectibles. I was going in breaks with them for a while there. I still am, every now and then I'll pop my head in and with Dale. And I took the Suns because there's a card later in this stack that I was chasing, and I was super stoked to hit. Like, I just wanted to get into the breaks, and these guys were really cheap in the breaks for a while there. And but yeah, there was a card that I hit, which I'll reveal in a bit, and I'm absolutely stoked. But yeah, to get a Mac Andrew, and he absolutely dominated this year, and he's just signed a big extension with them too, with the Suns. So I'm gonna, might hold fire on that one. Just keep that in the PC and see how we go. Toby Conway, the future of the Geelong Ruck division. He just, once he gets his body right, I think he's going to be really good. But mint 9, auto 10, and I believe, yes it is, it's a jumper number in the gold. I went through a small phase there. I got this, I can't remember the two. I got his jumper number in the other one. The Supremacy, is it? The Supremacy rookie card. Yes. So we're happy with that. Jai Clark. 2 10-10s. 10. The pop two of these, and guess who's got both of them? That's right, that's me. Jai Clark, local boy from around where I'm from. Absolute legend, good kid. Was trying to track down a platinum for ages. Couldn't find one for the life of me. I got a gold. Actually, I got 2 golds, both from the Cherry Footy breaks. So I was really happy with that. I really wanted a platinum. Funny story is, I went to the Melbourne Card Fair earlier this year, and I submitted both these with Lane Pierce at the Hobby. Shout out to the Hobby, who's handled all this grading and done a magnificent job for me, which super stoked with their service. If you are looking to grade in Australia, check them out. There's also Slabbed, and there's a few other graders out there, but I can't speak any highly of the Hobby. Like, they have absolutely killed it for me. And when I was submitting these, I walked to the next table, and this guy had this in his display case, and I was like, oh my god, I've been searching for this card for like 3 or 4 months, trying to track it down. And I was like, oh, how much? I think I ended up getting it for like $200, which I was super stoked on, because a lot of people paying like, charging upwards of $500-600, especially for a platinum, which is like, out of 40, that's 31 out of 40, reverse jumper number, because he's number 13. Would love to get the jumper number in the platinum. I just haven't seen any other platinums come up for sale. I know there's one up on eBay at the moment, but the price on that is a little bit crazy for me. But that's the prerogative of the seller. These are in the PC. These are never going anywhere. Big Cats fan. Love Jai Clark. He's gonna be a star. Hopefully he doesn't get traded, which I've heard whispers around, but what can you do? Mitch Nevitt, another Geelong youngster who's sort of pushed into the senior team over the last couple of years. I think 2025 is going to be a big year for him, big summer coming up for him on the track. I think he's got the goods to push into that senior team and really show what he's made of. 10-10 on this, and that is a jumper number, 10 out of 40. Super stoked on that one. Here's where it took a turn when I was opening the reveal, when I did my open. Look at that, Chappie and Danger. It's probably really hard to see, but that card is really scratched up. I think they were a bit rough with it when they were signing. That's fine. It only got a 6, but the auto's got 10s. So, what can you do? It's in the PC, not going anywhere, but yeah, I don't know. You can't see it really too well. You got to really look close. I didn't look close. I should have, had a better look, but it was comes in from Select when you redeem these things. They come in a one-touch, taped up, sealed, saying, remove the seal at your own risk and all that sort of thing. But, I was getting it graded, so I said in conversation with the guys at the Hobby, yeah, you're right to, pull it out. And they were like, yeah, we'll take utmost care and stuff. And I really should have looked at the card before. I just went, oh, look, it's come straight from Select. It'll be fine. But, yeah, it's pretty scratched up. So the boys, when they were signing, must have been a bit rough with them. All right, the big dog. What I was talking about earlier. What we got, Gary Jr. is the GOAT to me. Like, the best player ever. To me. Especially, like, as a Geelong fan. The amount of joy him and his father, and to a lesser extent his brother, Nathan. Nathan did have a few good games for the Cats. But Gaz, like, the GOAT. Benny Ainsworth, not really haven't really kept up with him, but he seems to go all right. 10-10 on that one. Super stoked. Cherry Collectibles breaks out of Melbourne with Dale. Pulled this, and then, like, I had a pretty good run. I got that one, the Danger and the Chap. I think I got the Mac Andrew and the Gaz Ben Ainsworth in the space of, like, a couple of breaks. I was super lucky. Just super lucky. Anyway, that's the reveal of the autos. And here's a quick flick through of what I've got going out. I've had pretty good comebacks with the WNBA stuff. John Quell Jones, currently, just today, as of filming, the Liberty have beaten the Aces and are through to the finals, and they'll face off against the Sun or the Lynx. Game 5 of that is in a couple of days, I believe. Nafisa Collier, she's on the Lynx. She has absolutely dominated this off-season. My girl, Sabrina. My PC, Sabrina Ionescu. My more, the GOAT. That is numbered out of 99 from Revolution. She's, like, unreal. Russ over at USSCA, US Sports Cards Australia breaks. We were getting stuck into a case of WNBA from 2023, and I just, pick up whatever team. Like, I chase the Aces. I like Asia Wilson, so I chase them, and then occasionally I'll pick up the Libs because I want to get Sabrina cards. But, I'll pick up a couple extra teams here and there just to try and help the breaks go along here because it's a bit slow on the uptick here in Australia. But I think that's going to change with the Caitlin Clark effect coming. But, yeah, I went 3 for 3. I think three boxes in a row. I got 3 of these gold 1 of 1. Unbelievable. And I've since chased the rainbows. I think you'll be able to find on my Instagram channel at Surly Sports Cards. You can see, like, I think I've put up Cheyenne Parker and Nia Cloud, and I haven't put up the Jordan Parker, like the cards I've picked up for those ladies. What else? Candace Parker. She is, like, the only person, I think the only lady to win Rookie of the Year and MVP in her rookie season. Caitlin was looking goods. Lauren Jackson, just a silver, holding the MVP trophy. Chelsea Gray, the Aces, like, they couldn't go the three-peat. Nafisa Collier, yep. Elena Deladon, you saw the auto just before. That's out of 10. That was pulled recently by Russell Gibson. If you want a good NBA card podcast to listen to, you can't comp this podcast. It's on, like, Spotify, Apple. You can even watch it on YouTube. Like, those guys, they're really good value. Good couple of Aussie fellas there talking about cards every week. And there's a little bit of WNBA chat in there. Russ is chipping away with that sort of stuff. Like, he's grown an appreciation, I think, from breaking it. Arike Ogbonwale, Dallas Wings, Asia Hyper, Kelsey Plum Silver, Supernova Asia, that is out of 50 from Rev. Unreal. Sue Bird, Red Wave, she's like the GOAT at Seattle. Nafisa Collier, 22 out of 25 fireworks. I just got Brianna Stewart. We did that. Chelsea Gray, Bettina Laney. That's out of 10. That's from 2020 debut Prism. Kelsey Plum, blue. Dejounte Carrington, Candace Parker, blue wave. Nafisa Collier, red wave. Nafisa Collier, cracked ice. Ooh. So that's it for the WNBA cards. They look good. I am pretty stoked with this. Like, I have no idea when looking at cards. I've just been super lucky, I reckon. We've got one Dragon Ball card, the SS Trunks Complete Elimination. SCR, that's going off to grading. And then we've got a few, like, you know, people say, oh, why are you wasting money submitting cards of these players? Like, because I like them. I like the players, I like the card. Cherry Blossom, picked this up a while ago from China. And yeah, Cherry Blossom, what a pretty, you know, variant of Prism. I mean, they were printing everything to the moon this season. And they've added some pretty nice looking parallels. So Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. We got another J.R. Smith. So I'm not really sure because I think there's a dimple right there. I'm not really sure of these ones. That one was pretty clean. I was pretty happy with that one. There is a dimple right there. Look, it's going to affect the grade, but I like these cards. I want it graded. So we're doing it. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. These are a couple of ones where I'm just like, if I can get 10s, I could probably flip them and chase something I actually want. Like Shea, these guys are going to be really good this season. You'd believe they'll take another step up. Out of $2.99, just a red prism. Cam Thomas, actually, I found out from You Can't Comp This that this is a $170 card in PSA 10. So we're fingers crossed that this is going to 10. I pulled this ages ago from like Prism Retail. Like I opened a box of Prism Retail on the channel, I think about a year ago now, and pulled this. And I think he, like in that span when I pulled it, he had a 50-point game and then like went off as well. So super stoked on that. Brandon Ayuk, he's just re-signed up with the Niners. He's been a bit down though. So Silver Prism rookie. I picked this up at the Hobby Hangout. Pretty cheap too. I don't think people really saw his talent. The Catch. I've got a couple of cards of the Catch from Topps Chrome. Odell Beckham. He's like one of my favourite receivers ever. So, you know, submit and try. Couple of UFC cards. Georges St. Pierre and Hamzat. Hamzat is just the silver. Georges is a pink. What do they call that? Is it like a pink velocity, I think? 21 of 42. Pulled them out of retail, UFC retail. All right, we got an auto, some baseball. Look, I've got a bit of everything. I got this pulled by Breaker on USSCA cards a few years ago and just held it, and I was like, I might submit that once upon a time. But that is numbered 9 of 14. Rafi Devers. He's the only good thing about Boston at the moment. And then we've just got a few base Shohei's. Shohei Chrome Refractor, Legends in the Making, Rookie, Topps Fire. I believe that's like a gold something. I did look it up and I forget. Topps Tribute, Shohei, and then next up, Stardom, Ohtani, Upton, and Trout. It's funny how Trout's the only one left on that team now. Chucky, Stanley Cup winner. I've got a few cards of his, a few autos of his. I had his Young Gun, his Upper Deck Young Gun, but I sold that. But I've still got a few of his autos. I'm going to submit this and see how we go. We're going to resubmit the Becks. Like, because look at that. Like, so I've got this Eric Cantona there, and I believe that's bigger than that. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll submit them both and see if we can get it through. Keno from the latest Champions League product, Topps Champions League product. Saw it and I froth it because if you haven't watched the overlap on YouTube with him, Righty, Gaz Neville, and Jamie Cartier, yeah. Watch it. It's very funny stuff. And then a bit of wrestling to close out. Blue Dazzler, Kenny Omega. Hopefully he comes back in the next little while. Anyway, that's enough from me. Almost 20 minutes. Oh my god. Why have I spent this much time talking, waffling on? I'm very sorry. Have a great day. Have a great week, whenever you're watching this. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you as always. And I look forward to doing a PSA reveal for this stack when it comes back. Hopefully have some good luck. Shout out to all the people in the hobby who I've talked to over the last little while. You guys are killing it. Love it. Have a good one, guys and girls. Thanks, bye.